Hello students, welcome back to the class, and today we are going to study our new chapter, that is the Union Executive. Okay, and it is one of the important organ of the Indian government. We have already discussed that there are three organs of the Indian government: the Union Legislature, the Union Executive, and the Union Judiciary. And there is connection between these three organs. The first organ, that is the Union Legislature, makes law. ठीक है, the function of the legislature is to make law, and the work of Union Executive is to implement these laws which are made by the Union Legislature, and the function of the judiciary is to punish those who do not follow these laws. Okay, so there is a connection between these three organs of the Indian government, and today we are going to discuss one of the important organ of the Indian government, that is the Union Executive. So let's start the chapter and come to the term, the body executive. Okay students, the executive body comprises of various members such as the president, vice president, prime minister, and council of ministers. All the working powers lies in the hands of prime minister. That is why prime minister is the real head of the executive. Okay student, जो president है सिर्फ वो नाम का head है, ठीक है, उसके पास powers नहीं है. That is why he is considered as nominal head. ठीक है, and prime minister is the real head because all the powers are vested in the hands of prime minister. All the powers lies in the hands of prime minister. So these member forms the executive body of the Indian government. ठीक है, these members form the executive body, and ये executive is one of the important organ of the Indian government. जो हमारी सरकार है, ठीक है, जो 5 साल के लिए जो सरकार बनती है, वही क्या होती है, हमारी executive body होती है. जो मेन वर्किंग पावर होती है वो किसके पास होती है, प्राइम मिनिस्टर along with council of ministers. ठीक है, तो यही क्या होते हैं जो पूरा कार्य करने का काम करते हैं, जो पूरी चीज़ों को एग्जीक्यूट करने का काम करते हैं. दैट इज़ वाई दिस बॉडी इज़ नोन एज एग्जीक्यूटिव बॉडी, बिकॉज दिस बॉडी, दिस organ executes all the working process. Okay students, now next comes the qualification. What are the qualifications required by a person to be a president of India? And these are the qualifications of a member, of a person to be a president of India. First qualification, he must be citizen of India. उसको क्या होना चाहिए, इंडियन सिटीजन होना चाहिए. सेकेंड, he must be 35 years of age. उसको 35 years का होना ज़रूरी है, उससे कम नहीं होना चाहिए, ज़्यादा हो सकता है. एंड necessary, all the qualification necessary to be a member of Lok Sabha, then only he can become a president of India. ठीक है, last qualification which is required by a person to be a president of India is he should not hold any office of profit under government of India. ठीक है, he should not hold any office of profit under government of India. So these are the qualifications which are required by a person to be a president of India. Now some of the other things which are related with the president, they are, first one, election. ठीक है, what is the election procedure of the president of India? ठीक है, president of India is elected by indirect method. He is elected indirectly by the members of MLA, MPs, MLAs of Union Territory of Delhi and Puducherry. ठीक है, members of legislative assembly. What do you mean by MLA? Members of legislative assembly. जो हर स्टेट की जो legislative assembly होती है, जो उसके members होते हैं, they take part in the election procedure of president, and along with them members of parliament. ठीक है, members of parliament the members of both the houses, Lok Sabha as well as Rajya Sabha. We have discussed Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha in our previous chapter. ठीक है, तो these members, the members of Lok Sabha and the members of Rajya Sabha are known as MPs, are known as member of parliament. Okay student, so these members along with MLAs, the members of parliament take part in the election procedure of president. ठीक है, and including MLAs of यूनियन टेरिटरी ऑफ दिल्ली एंड पुडुचेरी. जो दो यूनियन टेरिटरी, ये दो यूनियन टेरिटरी के भी MLAs इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं. ओके, एंड व्हाट इज नेक्स्ट कम्स द टर्म ऑफ ऑफिस. व्हाट इज द टेन्योर ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट. ठीक है, ही इज इलेक्टेड फॉर अ टर्म ऑफ 5 years. ठीक है, व्हाट इज द टेन्योर ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट. He is elected for 5 years, but he is eligible for re-election. ठीक है, he is eligible for re-election and his tenure is of 5 years. And now removal procedure. What is the removal procedure of President of India? ठीक है, he can be removed through a procedure which is known as impeachment procedure. What is the procedure to remove president? Impeachment procedure is to remove. Impeachment procedure is the procedure through which President of India can be removed from his position when he is found guilty. अगर वो दोषी पाया जाता है तभी उसको क्या किया जा सकता है, उसकी पोजीशन से रिमूव किया जा सकता है. और उस प्रोसीजर का नाम क्या है? इम्पीचमेंट प्रोसीजर. दिस इम्पीचमेंट टर्म वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इन आवर प्रीवियस चैप्टर. इम्पीचमेंट प्रोसीजर इज अ प्रोसीजर थ्रू व्हिच द प्रेसिडेंट, vice president and judges of high court and supreme court can be removed. इन persons को जिस procedure के through remove किया जा सकता है उस procedure का नाम क्या है? impeachment procedure है. Okay student, so this is the procedure to remove the president of India from his position. And वो खुद resignation देकर भी क्या कर सकता है? अपने आप को अपनी position से remove कर सकता है. और ये वो resignation किसको देता है? वाइस प्रेसिडेंट को. ठीक है, तो he can resign by himself. and वो किसको देता है अपना resignation? वाइस प्रेसिडेंट को. and next one is salary, allowances, etc. ठीक है, he is entitled to a monthly salary and he also receives some of the allowances and he enjoys rent-free residence and that residence is known as राष्ट्रपति भवन. ठीक है, उसको राष्ट्रपति फ्री अकोमोडेशन मिलता है जिसको राष्ट्रपति भवन के नाम से जाना जाता है. और मंथली सैलरी, ही गेट्स मंथली सैलरी एंड अलाउंसेस. And apart from this, he receives pension after retirement. Okay student, so these were the things which were related with the President of India. So he is the head of executive but only nominal head, and the real head of the executive body, the union executive, is Prime Minister. Because all the powers lies in the hands of Prime Minister. So we have finished the President, ठीक है, which is one of the important person of the Union Executives. That's all students. Thank you.